Hello and welcome, my beautiful friends. How are you doing today? We got something absolutely astounding, absolutely amazing in store for you. Today, we're going to go late game. Now, that doesn't sound that exciting by itself, right? But we're going to do it in style. First of all, we're going to play Rainbow Runes Arena Battles. Alright, so that's number one. Number two, we're going to do something really darn fancy. We're going to solo a tower. We're going to solo today with the Engineer. Now, if you guys like this, could be a series. If you guys like this idea, make sure you let me know in the comments and or with the like button, man. The like button makes me happy. So anyways, because I'm going to do the Engineer, I do not want to play this map. Skippity-doo-dah. Skip it. Skippity-doo-dah. And what do we get? Alright. Okay, map. Now, when I say I'm going to solo the Engineer, I'm going to go only Engineer as an attack tower. And I am going to get my support towers. So I'm going to go Engineer, I'm going to go Farm, and I am going to go with the Monkey Village. And then I don't even need the bonus. Just 3 solid towers, and we are going to do an amazing job. So what do I mean by late game, man? So, it depends. Realistically, I'm going to try and not rush until around about 30 or 40 or so. We'll see how far I get, see how much I end up enjoying this stuff. But I don't really want to rush until late game. Now, if the natural balloons kill the enemy, fan-freaking-tastic. But we have to also, because this guy doesn't know that I'm trying to go late game here, and he doesn't agree to the late gamedness, we have to defend every single rush that he's going to send out against us. This is for medallions right now. So he's going to send out everything that he has against us. We have to defend all that stuff on top of getting enough money, on top of doing whatever, man. So basically, we are at a huge, humongous disadvantage. This guy's already going to rush us with some red balloons. We're going to have to get sentry guns right from the get-go, man. I might have to get 9-inch nails as well, which is kind of sad, because that's really limiting my farms. Hardcore, man. Hardcore. We get the 9-inch nails. Alright, so we're going to be able to defend a lot of these reds and everything. You know what? Screw this guy. We're going to go with a bunch of reds against him, man. He's got 2 little submarines over there. That's not going to be able to stop all these red balloons, especially when I get in blues and maybe even mix it in some pinks and all that good stuff. So here we go. Full-on reds. And come on, get ready for those blues, man. We're also going to continue with our farms. So I do feel like the 9-inch nails Engineer is going to be able to stop probably most of these balloons. If I do need to change it up a little bit, you know, we'll see when we get there. So now this guy is actually going Blue Nico as well, which is actually a very, very good thing for late game. So we need to get one more Engineer to stop these balloons. That should be enough to stop these guys. Now, on the other hand, he cannot stop all these balloons with the 2 submarines, so he's going to be at a huge disadvantage. He's actually going to stop with his eco probably pretty soon, just to defend these things, unless he's going to use his battle energy. Or he went for the airburst darts, just a little bit late with the airburst darts, by the way. So there he goes. He goes with some battle energy, but again, just a little bit on the late side. So we need to get our farms going. Absolutely, absolutely. We have the farms. We need to do them. But as you can tell, we actually, even though we're not trying to kill him, we're not trying to damage him. We did 53 accidental lives of damage. So that's the thing about me. I'm the killer. I am like the Grim Reaper without knowing. I don't try and kill these people. I just try and go eco, and I just try and just mess with them a little bit, and all of a sudden, pfft, they're dead. So I gotta be careful. I don't want to kill people, man. I'm like a giant, and there's a little baby delicate flower right there. Maybe I'm like King Kong. I'm like King Kong, and then I accidentally crush women to death. I'm sorry. You know, sometimes it happens. So anyways, I'm still continuing on. I'm just going to use my battle energy if it gets really bad. You know, if I lose some lives, who cares, man? I'm getting farms in here. How many farms am I going to go? I'm going to go farms for quite a while until I get a couple 2-0 farms, and then, you know, I got to make sure I have a very, very solid defense around 13. And then, on top of that, I have to make sure that I start going Blue Nico, because Blue Nico is the best way to go late game, not farms. So let's probably just get these 3 farms up to, you know, whatever. Hopefully he doesn't rush with these yellows. He might. He might rush with yellows. I'll have to use the battle energy, maybe get another Engineer going or whatnot. But I do have the 9-inch nails, so I feel fairly safe, and he probably doesn't want to do this late game, you know? So anyways, he's got a really weird setup over there. He's got submarines with explosions, with the ballistics missiles. He got a random ninja down there. I don't know if he's going to go for a right-sided ninja or something like that. I don't know. That would be the best thing for him. Go for a right-sided ninja and maybe 2 airburst darts. That could probably stop most of the rushes. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm doing something a little bit greedy. Alright, I'm going to go for 3 of these 2-0 farms. And then I need to go full-on Engineers from now. And I also need to make sure I get enough cleansing foam to stop these leads, as well as the Rigo Rainbows that are coming out, obviously, fairly soon. So we're going to, you know, I'm going to get a couple Engineers in here. Just kind of get them set up over here. You know, so then I can just upgrade them as I need them. We also need to get our cleansing foam going, so let's make sure we get that cleansing foam. I'm actually going to put it on the left side here. I'm probably going to get 2 of them up to cleansing foam. I just got to be careful. I don't know if he's going to try and do a full-on Rigo Rainbow Rush. I severely doubt it, based on how much, you know, Blue Nico he sent out against me, but it's a possibility, for sure. So we're going to get 9-inch nails on all these bad boys. In fact, the 9-inch nails, believe it or not, is probably slightly more effective for me right now against, things like Regal Rainbows. Instead of sentry guns. Sentry guns, they're good against, popping a bunch of pinks and everything, but not against these more hardcore stuff. So it looks like he's not going to rush us. We have a fairly good defense. Oh, what the heck is going on? He is going to try and rush us with a giant, enormous frickin' rush over here. And we're going to stop it with our 9-inch nails. Absolutely amazing. Perfect. And we're going to start going Balloon Eco. So we're going to go a lot of Balloon Eco over here. Lots and lots. Yellows and pinks, oh my. Maybe even some blacks. I'm not trying to kill him here. If it does kill him, it's his fault because he's a noob. Oh man, I got to stop rushing him. He sucks. Stop sucking. Stop sucking. I don't want to kill you right now. Again, like I said, I'm the freaking Grim Reaper. I kill without knowing. So here we go. We're getting some good solid things going. I think I forgot to pick up all my bananas for a little while. So he's going battle energy finally. Alright, keep him busy with that battle energy, man. Make him spend his money on his defense. Otherwise, he is going to be doomed. So we went for an engineer? What? He sold his submarine for an engineer? That is a weird tower choice. Not gonna lie. That could cause him to lose right there. Pretty badly. Alright, well, anyways, we have a little 18 coming up quick, which is, obviously the Moab. So I would like to get 1,000 eco by that point. Is it possible? Not really. But the cool thing is that I have a solid defense for the Moab. I don't have a solid defense for BFBs or quadruple Moabs coming out against me, but I do have a solid defense for this stuff. So anyways, because he rushed me with that stuff, we know we have a fantastic advantage on our enemy. We have 877 ego. Again, going up to 1,000 here. We go up to 1,000, then I'm just going to go and pour everything into some stuff, just to make sure. Oh, no, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Chris, no. No, he's got terrible submarines. Alright, I need to stop sending the pinks for a little while. Alright, he's back in action. Alright, he's got some stuff going. It looked like I was going to kill him, so there we are. We're up to 1,000 now. So let's make sure we get going with this stuff, guys. We need to get as many engineers packed in here as we possibly can. Also, not that bad of an idea would be to get a monkey village. We can get the monkey village in here and actually get the monkey fort, which will increase every single one of our projectiles pops by 1, which is pretty freaking sweet. Now, the one thing that's probably the biggest deal for me right now is I don't have very much cleansing foam, which leads can be a pretty big problem with the lack of cleansing foam. So I gotta be careful. If he decides to rush, oh, he's gonna rush with some Regrow Yellows right here, which is actually a bit of an interesting rush. We'll go with some more cleansing foam. And here it is, round 20. Again, do I feel safe? That's a weird thing to say. Probably not. I feel like a big bad BFB would cause me a lot of issues. And he's going to continue on with just a bunch of yellows. Alright, so he's going a little bit more blue Nico. Alright, this is interesting, man. This is absolutely interesting. I'm going to get my monkey village, I think, upgraded even further. What do you guys think, man? Or should I get a little bit more eco going? Because this, again, if this goes, the later this game goes, the better we are off. 1,100, 1,200. Oh, don't, oh my goodness, man. I'm trying to kill this guy on accident. But the cool thing is he does have those balloon traps over there. So, I mean, I don't have any balloon traps. I should probably get a couple balloon traps. They're kind of expensive, though, and you really do have to pay attention to a lot. And I'm trying not to pay attention too much, I just like to chill here, just play my game, have some fun with it, not picking up bananas or anything, but I gotta pick up bananas. So we're actually going to trade over. We don't need these farms anymore. $2,000. We'd rather trade that $2,000 into Balloon Eco. You can get, I don't even know, man, what do you get, 150 out of that bad boy? It'll pay for itself in about a minute. Maybe even more. So we're already up to 1,500, but here's at round 22, man. We got to be really careful. If he does decide to rush us here with like a oh my god or something crazy, this would turn out pretty darn bad. So he's got a pretty weird... Uh-oh. We better use our battle energy, man. Alright, I just got afraid. I got really afraid for pretty much no reason. And we're going to go for some balloon trap action. I'm going to get a couple more balloon traps. As you can tell, this balloon trap's doing really solid. So I'll get a couple balloon traps. Maybe it'll give me some money. I don't know about you guys, but I like money. And... hopefully it'll stop all those leads. The evil lead that my cleansing foam obviously can't do very much against. Alright, we're going to continue on. When did I get a... Did I pick the random tower? Or did it automatically... I thought I didn't pick a random tower. I'm kind of confused why I have the super monkeys. Whatever, man. Whatever. Alright, so how are we doing so far? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty solid. Hopefully you guys think I'm doing pretty solid as well. This guy, again, I think the Regal Rainbow Rush really put him in his place. He's just stuck in a little corner, stuck against a little duct. Not a duck, a duct. So cleansing foam, and we'll get a balloon. Yeah, we'll get a lot of balloon traps. I feel like I won't be able to pop things like ceramics. You know, if I get a big group of ceramics coming out against us. The sad thing is I do have to get cleansing foam on top of the bloom traps. Here we go. I gotta make sure I start picking up these bloom traps. It's kind of hard to pick them up. They're kind of stupid sometimes. It's called bloom trap madness, is what it is. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait till round, I don't know, maybe something like 30. And then we'll see if we want to rush this guy. Because otherwise, I don't know, man. What would we do? Just chill here and wait for him to die? That would actually be kind of fun. You know what, let's do it. Let's just wait for him to die. Maybe we will die. That would be very, very upsetting. I really would not look forward to me dying. But if it happens, it happens. As you can tell, our balloon traps are being very, very solid right now. And we're getting our balloon go, oh, it's delicious. Oh, so delicious. 200, 2100 right now. He's only got one balloon trap. He does have a lot of ninjas though. That's a lot of balloon popping power. Kind of nice. Now we're also getting $500 every single time the balloons get sucked up. I believe it's 500 balloons that go inside one of those guys. I'm not sure, but I believe it's something like that. And $500. I mean, that's a really good chunk of money right there. Oh my goodness, man, it's delicious. Now the problem is I won't be able to fit as much stuff as I want. Now I have super monkeys and everything, so I probably could fit a lot more stuff, or a lot more amazing stuff, if I didn't have all these sentry guns literally everywhere. Oh, another thing that I could do. I totally forgot about this. We can go for the left-sided monkey village, which will just take a few seconds, and that'll increase all of the stuff we send out against him by more eco. So now we get the monkey fort. Now every pink is worth 4.3 now. It's a pretty big chunk. So here we go. We got Moabs coming out now. This is where I really am kind of relying on the balloon traps. Especially the ones over on this right side versus the naturals, and on the left side versus the scent balloons. Alright, we're going to continue on going with this eco, because as you can tell, every single ounce of eco now is worth so much more money. And if I get a bajillion balloon traps, oh my goodness, no balloons are ever going to get by me then. But we do have a couple hard levels coming up. Level 32. Round 32 is indeed round 63, I believe. Double that? Yeah, I believe that's round 63, which is obviously a very, very tough level. So yeah, we want to make sure we get all these balloon traps going. And larger surface area, not really a necessity, but, you know, in fact, I think it's kind of a stupid thing to go for. Stupid! So all these balloon traps, give me money. Except I can't click on them when I'm accidentally clicking on other things. So many issues. Here we go. We've got double Moabs coming out on his side. How is he doing against these things? Not as good as us. That's the main thing to notice. Not as good as us, even with those ninjas and everything. So we'll keep on doing that stuff. And I feel really good, man. I feel like I should spam some more 0-0 engineers before they get, like, overwhelmed and the entire screen is just sentry guns. Which it pretty much is, by the way. It pretty much is. Alright, so I know that he has better towers for late game, though. He's got the submarine, which has the first strike ability against oh my gods, and he's got ninjas, which are obviously pretty good towers against pretty much everything. You know, they're pretty solid. Look at all the money I'm getting, bro. Oh my goodness, this money is redonkulous right now. So we're getting so many of these balloon traps. I don't even really need the money anymore. I mean, obviously, I can click on the money, the extra purple dollars right here. Uh-oh, here's the level that might kill him. I mean, might kill us, too. I'm going to use the battle energy just because I'm kind of afraid. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Holy crap, dude. That was with battle energy, too. And we're getting rid of all of our balloon traps. Oh, my goodness. We need to get more balloon traps, dude. We need to get more balloon traps right now. I don't know if we're going to survive this rush. I'm very afraid. And also another thing, I probably should get the 9-inch nails on all my towers. I'm kind of forgetting to do that. We won! Woo! Level 63 is the king! We are the champions, my friends. How did you like this video? Obviously, if you liked it, you know what to do. Press that like button down there and let me know what you think in the comments. This is not my normality. I'm not normally a late game guy, but I've decided, you know, kind of indulge myself a little bit and see how you guys enjoy it. You know, if you guys enjoy this stuff, I will post more of it. So as always, thanks for watching and have a super duper delicious day.